What is Factorio Towns? In Factorio Towns, we use trains to transport resources from one town to another town. Those resources are converted into intermediate products, then sent to other towns. Final assembly is completed, and eventually science is researched and rockets are launched. Towns are given unique names and are designed for a specific purpose. In Season 3, our current season, towns are located in unique alien biomes due to the alien biomes mod that we're using. Our train system is designed to efficiently transport materials between towns. Each town has dedicated train stackers and trains assigned to import and export materials. One town will produce red science, another town will produce green circuits, another will mine iron ore. Factorio Towns is a different take on Factorio. No main bus, no city blocks, but we do love our spaghetti. Welcome to Factorio Towns. Welcome back, guys, to Factorio Towns Season 3. And we're back into, we're at Bubloop Town, which is where we are. And we're just going to do a little bit more maintenance work around here. We're going to, in this episode, we're going to get the Factorissimo warehouses. I guess they're called warehouses. What are they called? They're called Factorissimo factory buildings. We're going to get those installed, and we're going to basically, it's going to help with the size of the town. We're going to bring the size of the manufacturing down quite a bit. I'm just trying to get rid of these walls that we put up a little bit premature here, and we're just going to clean this up a little bit because we've got the entire perimeter secured now properly. So that will take care of all of that. And once we get these couple of trees in, yeah, we don't need them, but we'll get them. Okay, so yeah, as far as wood goes, we have more wood than we will ever need stored here between the chests and just the wood itself. We have tons of wood. Where'd the wood go? Actually, I just had wood in my inventory and now I don't. Where did it go? I don't know. I know, oh, you guys are bringing me wood. Where's it going? There it is. Okay, that's just a little bit of wood. I don't know what I was thinking. There it is. It's not a lot. Anyway, we'll put all this stuff that we don't need into this chest here. Okay, so our main focus then is to get we're going to build another one of these, just like this one. So we're going to pick up the copper and the steel smelting, and we're going to put those in another Factorissimo building. So let's pick this copper up. I guess we can cut it off right here. Makes sense. We'll just cut all this off. I think it makes more sense to cut it off like back here, probably farther away, so that we have room. So once we cut that off, we'll let that kind of drain out, and then we might as well cut off the stone too. We'll drain that off, and then these stone chests, I guess they can stay for now. So all that will be reduced down to Factorissimo, these buildings here. So what we need to do is just use up all of this material. So that means we need to do some research, I guess. So we'll just go ahead and queue up. I guess we'll do Factorissimo research. We'll get all that done, and we might as well get, oh yeah, we need landfill to finish the Bubloop Town. We might as well get better furnaces, and what else do we need? Let's get some, well, we already have some vehicles. Let's go, I guess we'll just do all the research then. We'll just queue it all up and we'll get it all moving. So maybe what we'll do here is go ahead and store up some of this copper. That will keep the lines moving. Like this and like this. Because we need to drain all these lines down. Now the copper is the only thing that's kind of hanging. Well, I guess the stone is also kind of hanging up a bit. Let's see, because the walls. Yeah, let's get another chest of walls. That will help that. Because that will eat up a bunch of stone. So we'll just do that. Like that. Okay. There. It will be slow, but it will get it done. Maybe too slow. Maybe we'll box up some of this stone brick also, because we can always use that for paving and things like that later on. So we'll get that going there. That way, yeah, that way everything will drain out, and we don't need to. Let's see, how much inventory space do I have? I could probably pick these up. Okay, I did, and if we move them, we can move them up here for now. That'll be fine right there. I forget how small stone or wooden chests are. They don't really hold much. So let's just unload all that stuff. And then we'll get rid of this chest also. And that will finish that job. There. Okay, good. Alright, yeah, so once all that drains off, then we can... The copper's gone. Yeah, so we can start picking all this up. And we could use the robots, but it's just as quick to do it by hand at this point in the game. So we'll just pick this all up. And make room for our Factorissimo buildings. Let's see, you are... Where are you going? You go up there, and then... Okay, so we need to drain you off also. Apparently... I don't know. That. Like that. That will drain that off like that. Okay. Okay, now it's just a matter of unloading the copper that's stored in all of these. How many? Well, these are all full. Okay, well, we don't really need to get all of them. We just kind of need... We'll get rid of that, and then we'll just pick this up, and then we'll just deal with it. Because we can let it drain off after. Once we have enough room. We really just need enough room to get our Factorissimo building in here. Basically. Which I think if we just do a little bit more like this. There we go. That should take care of it. That should be enough room for us. Okay, and then let's just make sure that the power... let's see, we'll get rid of you, and we'll take the power up around this way. That way that keeps working, and then we can... There. So if we... I think, if I'm not mistaken, I can... I think I can copy this one. And on the inside... No, that's not right. Okay. But I can do this, and then I can go inside here and I can copy this whole thing. So basically, let's see, I can get rid of that one and just make a new blueprint for this. There we go, that entire thing. And that'll be fine. We'll just hold on to that. We'll keep it right there for now. Okay, where am I? I'm in a building. Here we go. This is better. All right, now then we just drop this in. I think just like that. Yeah, that should work perfectly. Okay, and then it's just a matter of letting the robots build everything. Except we don't need the power poles. That's the thing I forgot. So we could take one of these and get rid of all the power poles because we don't need those. So we'll just filter out wooden power poles from that, and then that should work. Just like that. Okay, and then that means, so on this blueprint we can just delete those from that. Okay, and then that'll be fine. Okay, and then we just might have to run out and grab some more of the necessary items here. We might go ahead and put down a chest for, I guess we can use a fast inserter here, and fill that up with the coal that we picked up. Alright, now it's just a matter of waiting for the boss. We might as well do a little bit of this ourselves. It's much faster. Okay, so that takes care of our copper mine. So let's get that hooked up. So we can actually take that up here and let's see. We go in like this. Like this. Okay, and then we can pick this one up and do it again. Okay, that's iron. And this is stone. Okay guys, so that pretty much wraps it up for this episode. I'm just going to name all these stations. We're going to call them all Bub Loop for now, and then we will get back to official names for their actual purposes once we get the rest of the track established. So we need to landfill this lake here so that we can move this over. We want to probably have one more lane here, I think, when we landfill just this section of the lake. Probably like from maybe here down, we'll landfill all that so that we have room for the trains and whatever operations they bring in. And then we will eventually clear, once this stone mine is gone, we'll get rid of all that. Well, that stone will be gone, so we can use this space. We'll get rid of these cliffs here and the rest of these trees, and then we'll use all that area for trains, because we're going to have to bring in a lot of stuff here to Bub Loop Town eventually. And then probably there will be another remodel of Bub Loop Town after some things happen. But for now, we are looking pretty good. So we got all of the smelting operations put into the Factorissimo warehouses, which is great. And we have room for one more smelting here, which I'm not sure what it is yet, or it's not. Oh, I ran out of inserters and forgot about that. So that's good that we came in here to finish that up. But I should have noticed that there was no stone brick exiting this building, but I didn't. So anyway, we have one more lane of smelting that we can use eventually, but we don't need it just yet. It'll probably be, I don't know, I'm going to say it'll probably end up being iron. It'll either be iron or copper. I mean, that's pretty much a given. Everything else is working just fine. We are cruising along, and we will move the red and green science out of Bub Loop Town once we have a new science town established. But for now, we are looking at, we probably need to pick up some iron and copper here, which will be small mines, basically. We have an abandoned train out there. I was wondering why I kept having a low fuel, out of fuel thing showing up there. But that is the reason for that. So we've got some biters there, which are not a threat because of all the trees. So we're in good shape that way. We have our oil there, which that will be a town. Probably we will need an oil town fairly soon. We will need to do oil. I'm not sure how the town is going to progress, the town that grows there. Also, I need to establish a minimum. I'm working on it yet. I want to have a minimum distance between towns, and I'm thinking that it's going to be. I'll build some once I get to the point where I can start expanding the base and stuff, or not the base, but expanding the township, I guess. I'll establish a distance between towns, but I want it to be a fairly good ways between towns. So you know, this is kind of close, actually, closer than I would like it to be. This is more like it, but this town is really it's just a radar town, I guess, that Bub Loop built, and I guess we can give it a name at some point, but it's really not doing anything for us that's of any note. But here's a good oil field that we can take, so maybe we'll pass on this oil and we'll build a town here on this oil. What else is there? Just oil? Looks like it's just oil. And then here's some more coal, so that may be a coal mine, but that's also close together. So I want to, yeah, once we establish a minimum distance for towns separation, we'll kind of try to stick with that so that we don't have them all on top of each other. We want it to be spread out. so that it looks bigger on the map. So that's it for this episode, guys. I do appreciate you watching. I hope you'll stick around for the rest of the towns and watch us grow. So we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.